Hey there, welcome back to the Grandiose Project. My name is John Scane. In today's episode, I'm heading over to Lake Tahoe to explore the northern part of the Eastern Sierra. Now, yesterday, Tiffany and I drove up to the Bay Area and I dropped her off. So I'm going to take the next couple of days and head over to Lake Tahoe and use that as sort of a base to explore the northern part of the 395. Come along with me and we will go exploring on this little road trip together. That is the sound of my hazard signal. So anyways, my car came up with a check engine warning and then slowly proceeded to lose power. So I'm pulled over halfway in between Sacramento and South Lake Tahoe, waiting for a tow truck to take me back towards Sacramento to the dealership, which is closed right now. And so now I'm trying to find a hotel to stay the night over there near the dealership and see what's happening. Anyways, I just wanted to record the adventure. All right. See ya wherever I see ya. Well, good morning. I was expecting to wake up at Lake Tahoe this morning and be surrounded by nature. Instead, I am stuck at this hotel in Folsom, California, and I dropped my car off yesterday at the dealership, and they just called me and told me that maybe they can get around to it today by this afternoon to just diagnose it. And so I'm kind of just stuck here now waiting at this hotel. Well, current update is that the car has a software issue and it's something that hopefully can be fixed in the next couple of hours. I'm sitting here at a lake in Folsom, California. Show you. And it beats the hotel room that I was sitting in, but they made me check out. So I'm just waiting around now to hopefully be on the road later to Lake Tahoe and not Folsom Lake. Here we are. We're back in the spot I should have been 24 hours ago, and now I'm heading to Lake Tahoe. Well, I'm finally in Lake Tahoe, and I got in last night, just around dinner time. I was just kind of burnt out from the whole experience of having the car break down and then having to get it fixed and get a hotel and all the stuff I had to go through. So I lost a whole day of being up here and exploring, and mentally it kind of set me back a little bit. So I'm just trying to gather my thoughts this morning and kind of try to get myself back on track with what I originally wanted to do up here. And I just packed up my camera gear and I'm gonna basically go drive around all of Lake Tahoe today and kind of explore it and look for areas to go. Mostly get reference images for the art part of this project. I'm I'm not really hoping to get a lot of great photographs really, because it's going to be the middle of the day. But if I do see something that looks interesting to go back to at sunset, then I will. I'll mark it and then hopefully get back there tonight for sunset. But today I'm just gonna go explore and drive around and check it out, and I'm gonna bring you with me. So I marked a couple of places on a map that are back here, and I already drove past this place once. Then I turned around and I'm going back. But I find it really difficult when I'm out exploring like this, because I've never been here. So what I find difficult about it is just the sort of overwhelming aspect of how big everything is, and that I've never been here, so I don't know where to look. And it can be kind of confusing as to like where to park, what to look for. You know, it's kind of finding a needle in a haystack in some ways, because I don't live around here, so I can't just come to one spot and kind of explore and, you know, and stumble upon stuff that might be really interesting to take pictures of or make paintings from or draw or do whatever. Well, I parked off the side of the road here in Lake Tahoe, and I'm gonna go down to this beach that I found online that looked kind of interesting. But I'm gonna go down this trail, and it goes down, I don't know, a few hundred feet down to the lake. And supposedly there's some nice places down there to shoot, and I'm supposed to be able to fly the drone down there, so we'll see when I get down there what happens. It's 12 o'clock noon, so I'm not gonna get any great light for photography. That's okay, because I can always use all of my information for references for the paintings, and so in that sense the project's really great, because I don't have to rely strictly on great weather conditions or light for the photography. It's really beautiful here, and it's pretty quiet for the most part. There's a decent amount of hikers and people coming through here, but I was able to take the drone up and shoot a little bit of footage and just play around with that a little bit. Nothing crazy. It's pretty windy at times, and there's some pretty big gusts that happen. Right after I landed the drone, like literally I landed it in my hand and this huge gust came up. I'm not really familiar with flying that much in the wind, and I'm pretty much a novice at using the drone, so that seems like it would have been a really scary gust to have that thing up in the air, especially over the lake. So anyways, yeah, I've just been playing around, trying out different stuff. I mean, that's part of the project, is to just use all of these tools creatively and try to you know, get a better view of the area. So we'll see what happens with all this footage. I was just having a lot of fun, so you know, that's part of it. It's really beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's very blue. I did take a couple of shots, put on an ND filter, and I'll show those to you right now, of the bay over there, a little like harbor area with some rocks and really pretty turquoise water. So hopefully those will turn out. I did get some good ideas for the paintings, some stuff to do with like these rocks and the trees, the sort of juxtaposition of them. I've got some ideas in mind for maybe sketching out some compositions, and we'll see what happens when I'm, you know, back in the studio or just sitting in front of my sketchbook and working on that stuff. Not a lot of great photography, but had some fun playing around with the different gear. And now I'm gonna hike back up to the car and continue my drive around the lake. I spent about 3 hours here, maybe a little more than I was thinking I would, so I don't know if I'll stop a lot of different places around the lake. We'll see.